Hey, what's up guys? Jerry here, aka Barnacules, and I'm back, baby. You guys probably been wondering where the hell I've been. Actually, I hurt my back rather severely, and my wife is out picking up the x-rays right now from when I went to the hospital, and they took some pictures of my back a couple of days ago. But after the doctor upped my pain medicine a little bit, I'm feeling a little bit better. My back still hurts, but I'm able to get up and do things. But I just remembered something. I have a hot tub. I didn't know I had a hot tub. It's in my garage. I forgot. I bought it at a Black Friday sale last year for like $200. Yes, it is a redneck inflatable hot tub. And I figured, you know what? I managed to install a new stove in the kitchen yesterday, so why not try to set up a hot tub today? I know it's probably not ideal with my bad back, but I need the hot tub to relax my bad back, so I figured taking a little bit more damage for the team
is probably worth it.
Hey, have you guys ever seen 3D printed shoes before? These were sent to me by a company called Feet. It's actually written down there in the bottom. You can see it. Anyways, that is a fully 3D printed shoe with a rubbery plastic sole and a more rubbery top. Completely flexible. You guys knew it was coming. Anyways, Feet's scanned my feet when I was at Bay Area Maker Faire and made me a pair. So I've been wearing these nonstop. They're so comfortable. And they're stylish. Plus, they say nerd on the side. Can you guys see that? Nerd. Because that's what I am, folks. That is the hot tub. All in that box. Isn't that cool? That entire box contains like a 4-person redneck hot tub. And we're gonna go set it up in the backyard. Honestly, this seems like it's gonna be a lot of work for somebody with a bad back, so I think I'm gonna see if I can call up my neighbor and see if he wants to help me put this thing together. Maybe I'll let him have a soak too. All right, let's see if he'll bite. Man, I sure hope my neighbor comes and helps me. All right, I found a tool to help me in my journey today.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
All right, 10 minutes into the job and I'm already regretting it. I tried to go look at the site where I want to set it up. Well, my yard is a little bit overgrown. Here, let me show you what I'm dealing with here. I don't have a big yard. I don't have a lot of land, you know. Us YouTube millionaires, you know, we try to live meager. But yeah, we got lots of stinging nettles back here. I want to put the hot tub, I'm thinking right there. I kind of want to put it here under this little tree and next to the back porch so I can get in and out. Dude, you guys, God, I am as about redneck as they come. If you guys think the Nerd Cave is representative of how I live, you would be wrong. Hey, look, there's even a fire pit buried in the backyard. I forgot I built that. All right, guys, I am already regretting this. This was a terrible idea. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, guys. All right, time to go clear a spot. So guys, Jeremy didn't respond to my message yet, but my other neighbor poked his head out the window and wondered why I was out back mowing my lawn with a broken back. So he offered to help. He did. I didn't force him to do nothing.
Much.
So we gotta find a tarp because all this stuff's gonna grow up through the bottom of my hot tub. Let's lay out a tarp. Not a very thick one, but I think it's enough to stop things from growing. Okay, so phase 1 is complete. We have laid down a foundation for the hot tub. You like all my Amazon totes from back in the day? I hid them so they could not get them back. This is why you always get assistance from your neighbors. And don't ever pay them because you don't want to set a bad precedent. Hey, I seriously bought that for $200, dude. During Black Friday. They're normally like $4.50. Finally get to use this machete I bought from Harbor Freight for $3. It feels like a $3 machete too. All right.
No, bat whatever. No, bat whatever.
Is it bat shetty?
There you go.
It's like bat shitty, but bat shetty. Hey, look guys, it's a box in a box. Do not use a knife. I don't know if I get your fingers too close to me wielding this around here, boss. Hey, should we see if Jeremy got back to us? Hold here. I didn't help him build his shed because I broke my back, so he's probably like ducking me. Boy, I see your car out there, Jeremy. I know you're home. I know you're home. All right, this is heavy, so I'm just gonna knock the box over. Get it to come out. I'll be the cameraman. This is what I'm good at. There we go. Okay, we got a box. Oh, is that the actual tub now? Because I figured it'd be heavier than that little package. Come on, muscly arm man. Come on. Oh, there it is. All right, so included in this is a box that contains a tub, a box that contains the filter, a box that contains another part of the filter, and I'm guessing the tarp will lay on the ground. Dude, this is gonna be easy. We're gonna have this set up in like 15 minutes. Isn't that right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It'll take an hour.
An hour? It'll probably take like 5 days to heat since it's only 110. All right, where's the instructions? Maybe this is like the pad that goes on the bottom? And that's the top. That's the top. Okay, and that's maybe a pad. All right, so this thing legit doesn't have any instructions except for how to like put the pump together. During this slight intermission, we're gonna figure out how to do this.
A few moments later.
Hey, did you get my message? Or did you see me?
No, I just saw your door open. I was playing at the park with my daughter.
You're playing at the park? Do you wanna partake in the hot tub, the redneck hot tub assembly?
Maybe.
We're building a redneck hot tub, bro. I mean, dude, it's a lot of shit for $200. You got to at least admit that, even if none of it works. Come on, dude. There's places where you can't go out to dinner for $200. Hey, bubble wrap. All right, Chris is hard at work here. I'm trying to figure out how to plug the cable in. Is that push that button? There she goes. All right, so apparently this is also the blower for the bubbles. Also inflates the tub, so you don't need an air compressor or anything.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
Hey, Chris, you're doing a good job. Good job. He was the one that found the right hole to plug the cable into.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, he is. You know what? That looks bigger than I thought it would be, honestly. All right, so we got to inflate it until the walls are firm. Until the walls are firm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it said to use your hand to verify
you're
tenderness.
Gonna push out on the walls.
Oh, yeah. All right, shit is going swimmingly at this point. Let's see if it fits. No, it's too big.
Too big.
That's
So
got to
let's
go
go
under.
under.
It's got to go under. Okay, we've come to the conclusion that it goes under. If you guys find out that it wasn't supposed to go under the hot tub, you just let me know down in the comments because I really value all your feedback. You got
the hoses
A, B, and C. Wait, you didn't find the hoses yet? All right, somewhere around here, hoses A, B, and C. I'm actually kind of shocked at how easy this is to set up so far. I'm bracing myself for some horrible thing, Chris. Okay, there's no hoses in there. No hoses in there. We're all looking for hoses, guys. This actually goes right up against that and ties into it, so you don't need hoses. Wow, we've been at this for probably, what, about a half hour? 45 minutes? This is going quick. It helps when you have people to do all the labor. All right. All right, I'm just waiting for him to miss and hit his leg so it goes viral. All right, so Chris is deploying the filters. I think those are the filter housings. Are the filters in them? You gotta like unscrew the top. Is there a filter in there? Let's see if there's actually a filter in the filter module. Yes, there is. So, and it's all hooked up, seals and everything. And then you just slide that shroud over the front of it. What is that? Is that like a floaty for chemicals or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so that's where you put the bromine that it didn't come with. It came with no chemicals. So it literally came with everything you need to set it up, but none of the chemicals. All right, I'm starting to feel like this is a little too easy and shit's gonna go really wrong now. Can you see into the pump?
There's wires in there.
All right, so you should probably put a cap on that, I'm guessing. All right, so the Intex hot tub is fully assembled now, thanks to Chris. And this guy over here watched, he supervised. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate it, bro. So anyways, we gotta put water in there now, so I'm gonna go find a hose. All right, so I got my fancy RV filter here for like $10. I'm just using that for some somewhat clean water. Let's go ahead and fill this. Whoa, God, ah! Why did that happen? Oh, it's not screwed on tight. Oops. All right, party foul. Take 2. There we go. All right, so in theory, water should be going in here now. There it is.
Buttons.
All right, so how long is it gonna take for 200 gallons to come out of that little itty bitty hose?
Fucking ever.
Little while. All right, so aside from the pool, it also came with patching material for the outside, 2 patching material sections for the inside. It came with some kind of a spanner wrench and all the wrench for all the other little plastic things on it, and a water pH level test for doing the chemicals, but it didn't come with any chemicals, so I'll have to go to a spa store and pick those up tomorrow. It's only been filling right now for about a half an hour. It's actually filling up pretty quick, so I anticipate it'll probably be full in just a couple of hours. This is the heater and filter unit. It's all built into one. It literally just connects into the side. There's no hoses or anything. It's all bridged together. This little panel comes off to expose everything. It looks like you got a simple panel facing to the inside that says the temperature of the water. You can turn on the air bubbles. You can also turn the temperature up and down, very simple. It also looks like you can cycle the filter when you get out. And it's got the inflatable top cover there that's heavily insulated. So I'd imagine that even in the winter time, it'd probably be able to hold its temperature as long as you keep it all closed in. It also comes with this bag down here that you can put all the parts into, because it does come with a pressure gauge for checking the pressure of the inflation. It comes with an adapter for draining it so you can run a hose over the side and flood your neighbor's yard instead of your own. And it comes with an air pump here. Oh yeah, I forgot my neighbor's right there. Oops. And it comes with this guy, which inflates it, and it also has a deflation adapter that it comes with for deflating it, and apparently it all fits in this bag for storage when you're not using it. I mean, off sale, it's like, what? It's like $400, right? Even for $400, honestly, to have something that you and a couple of friends could go hang out in and drink some beers in your backyard. I mean, I'd rather have this than a kiddie pool.
This is a grown-up kiddie pool.
All right, when you get everything set up, you want to make sure that you install the latest firmware on your pump. That is critically important. It is a Microsoft product. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why they sent me directions on CD. Like, what, are you going to bring your laptop out here and plug it in to hook this thing up? Seriously. Just give me a URL to a web page like every other Chinese manufacturer. All right, so I'm horribly impatient, so let's see if the jets work here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now, of course, this is a cheap hot tub. It's not going to have like a 2 horsepower motor pushing water. It's just air bubbles. But still, that's actually a pretty decent amount of bubbles for something that just uses 12 amps off a 110 socket. And it literally is 110. That is the hot tub is plugged in to an outlet outside. Like literally, that is what is powering the hot tub right now, guys. There is no, although that cable is crazy thick. All right, so now the water is up over the first filter inlet. It's coming out of the top now. And each one of those has a filter in it, so it's like double filtered, and they're cheap and easily replaceable. That's cool. Oh, now we're getting the proper water temperature. It's dropping down. 63. Dude, I'm so excited to have this. I'm gonna be in this like literally every day. All right, well, she is almost full. Then I can button it up and let it start heating up. It's probably gonna take a day or two. And there's all the garbage. But hey, thanks for help, Chris. I almost felt like I didn't do anything. All right, since I have to wait for a day or two for the hot tub to heat up, I figured I'd go on Amazon and buy some chemicals for it. This is a lot more than you need. Really, all you need is the bromine and then something like the Bright or Clear, the Renew, just to keep the water nice. But I got some extra stuff, and I picked up this. I didn't realize there's a ton of accessories for this hot tub. This is an LED light that connects onto one of the inlets so that you get lighting in the hot tub. I thought that was pretty cool. I picked it up, and I also just picked up some test strips just so I can make sure the water doesn't get too alkaline or, you know, too much pH, so I can keep it adjusted. All right, so we've had the hot tub for 2 days now. It took about 1 day to heat up to 104 degrees, but that was way too freaking hot, so we backed her down to about 100 to 101 for my son. Now, the thing I couldn't believe is how sturdy the size is. I'm about 300 pounds. Watch this. I can sit on the side of this thing with my legs up, and it barely goes down at all, so it's nothing like an inflatable pool. So the spa itself actually has really good quality, but it's funny, the little cheap stuff, the quality sucks. Like, for instance, a little useless piece of plastic here broke off. You can see the clips just broke in shipping. I mean, I can just glue that on, but look how dainty of a clip that is. But the pump itself actually seems to be pretty high quality. It's very heavy, it's very quiet. All the fittings and everything, nothing leaked at all. But another thing that they kind of screwed up on was the clips. These cheap little clips. Look how thin the barbs are. I already broke one of the clips over on that side over there. But I mean, they're cheap, they're easy to replace. For $1, I could put better clips on there. But the top itself and the inflatable parts are actually really nice. I've also done a little bit of reading online, and it seems like it's fairly common for these things to have the pumps burn out if you run them year-round, 24 hours a day through the winter time, because the pump never gets a break and never shuts down. But the nice thing is it's so inexpensive. Replacing the pump isn't that big of a deal, and plus, even if I have to take it apart, I'm sure I could replace the pump in this myself. All right, well, let's take a look inside. You can already feel the heat coming off of that thing right now. It actually is very well insulated, but between the inflatable top here and whatever they did inside of the actual foam part here, it's actually very, very efficient, because you can put your hand on the side and it's not even warm to the touch, even though the water is 100 degrees inside. So it doesn't bleed off much heat. So another thing to notice too is when the power goes out, this will not turn itself back on. That's another thing that concerned me a little bit. I turned off all the breakers yesterday to replace a light switch, and when I turned it back on, I forgot to come out and check this to see if this was on, and over about a 16-hour period, it only lost about 8 or 10 degrees. But the thing I noticed is when I turned on the pump, it heated up almost instantly back to 100 in just a couple of hours. So I'm almost wondering if just the water in the pump where the sensor was got cool, but the water inside of the hot tub itself stayed pretty warm. Now, I've always wanted to get a big hot tub, like one of the 6-person or 8-person or even 10-person hot tubs. But when you go in and you try to pull the trigger on it, you realize there's a lot of downsides. 1, the maintenance on them is ridiculously expensive. 2, they have to be professionally installed. 3, once they're installed, you really can't tear them out without having the professionals come back and take it out. You have to have an electrician put in a 220 power outlet, and you have to have enough power coming into your panel to do it in the first place. Plus, you combine the cost. Once you're all done with the electrical and the zoning and putting down a mat for it that'll support it and everything, you're looking at $8,000 to $10,000 for a nice hot tub, or even to do a little one like this that's just like a little 4-person. They were pricing me out at about $4,500 with the electrical and everything on the low end. And again, that's like one of the bigger units that has to come in and be professionally installed. So I really like the idea that this entire thing can be torn down in an hour and cleaned and put away. And then you could take it down in the wintertime and put it up in the summertime. That way you don't have to maintain it through those winter months. All right, well, my kiddo Xander's been bugging me to come out here and get in the hot tub all day. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the LED light kit in it. Now that the bromine's in it and it's all good to go, I'm gonna get the whole family in there, and I'm gonna show you guys some other cool things that I've done to make this kind of a whole backyard spa experience. All right, another thing is the bubbles are really powerful on this thing. I wasn't expecting that for something that just plugs into a wall. But you can see the water agitates a lot. It's actually not that loud either, which is really cool. Wow, you can really see the steam coming off of there now. But one thing I will warn you is the air bubbles, because they're not water jets and they're actual air bubbles, they do bring down the temperature pretty quickly. We were in here the other night for a little while, and it dropped the temperature 2 degrees in 30 minutes with the bubbles on. So just be aware of that if you use the bubbles, it is going to drop the temperature. But then once you turn the bubbles off and put the top back on, it recoups really quickly. But come on, guys, something I paid $200 for, and I have a fully functional working hot tub. in my backyard. I think that's freaking cool. And if you want to buy one at full retail right now, without some special Black Friday sale, I think they go for $3.99 for the Intex or $4.99 for the Coleman. But the Coleman is the exact same tub. They're both identical in every single way. So save your money and get the Intex. I'll have all the links down in the video descriptions. If you guys have any comments, please leave them down below. I'll try to answer your questions to the best of my ability. All right, so here's the spa light unit. You just unscrew this little thing from the bottom, so you don't have to take any screws out or anything like that. They just drop that in there. They just screw this on. It's got 2 O-rings on it. And there you have it. It can do multiple different lights. It can also do a mode where it changes. See how it just magically changes the lights there? It's in color change mode right now. And all it does is screw onto the outlet where the water goes back into the spa. So really easy to take off and replace the batteries. I'll update you guys on how long the batteries last. All right, so for the next phase of the backyard spa, I need to wash the fence. You guys will find out in just a moment why. Much better. Hey, what do you guys think of the hot tub?
We like it.
You like it?
We love it.
Is that pretty cool? You love it?
Yeah.
Are we watching some Uncle Jay's 2 cents out here on the projector?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, see, so this is a good, you take this in the backyard, you pair it with a little ZTE projector right there, or any little Pico projector, and then you use yourself a little Amazon Echo. Don't use the Dot, the speaker sucks in it, but the original Amazon Echo has amazing audio. But yeah, there you have it. You got a full outdoor setup for entertaining. It's fantastic and very, very redneck. Honey, is this redneck?
I don't know. This is pretty fancy for a redneck.
Pretty fancy for a redneck? All right, you heard it here. We're fancy rednecks. Xander, what do you think?
Cool.
Are we fancy rednecks?
Redneck plus.
Yeah.
Redneck plus plus?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have rednecks.
All right, well, I'm going to jump in the hot tub and enjoy this with my family. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Come over and follow me. I'm at Barnacules on Twitter. I'm also over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Barnacules. Do a live stream every morning. But you know what? This actually turned out a lot cooler than I thought it would be. I wish I had set it up sooner. We've had the thing sitting in my garage for, God, what seems like a half a year, 6 months, 8 months.
November, yeah.
November. So, and I'm now just finally getting it set up, and I'm glad I did. I think I'm going to probably try to leave it up year round, but we'll see. In the winter, if it doesn't work out, I'll just take it down, deflate it, and throw it in that bag and stick it in the closet. I bet you I'm the only person on earth that has ever watched Jay's 2 cents on the side of a fence from a hot tub. It's Jay's 2 cents on a fence right there, guys. Jay's 2 cents on a fence. Yeah, see, I like to be unique. I like to do weird stuff, and this definitely qualifies. We just save so much money. This entire hot tub, including the projector and everything else, was cheaper than one trip to Great Wolf Lodge. I didn't even have to buy a tripod for the camera. It's in a tree right now. I stuck a branch through it so it can't fall on the ground. Hi! Hi! It's the Barnacules hot tub.